So I'm sure by now you've all heard or seen some kind of variation of the Kingdom Hearts RWBY meme that started showing up after the end of Volume 8. It doesn't really take a Kingdom Hearts superfan to see the resemblance between the island showed in the latest post-credit scene and Kingdom Hearts Destiny Island, where our main characters are from. The comparisons were all just for fun, and I doubt anyone was actually expecting some kind of crossover of some kind. I'm bringing this up because, coincidentally, I think there might be an even stronger connection between a certain Kingdom Hearts game and the upcoming volume, Volume 9. And it all circles around RWBY and her journey during this volume. On top of that, we'll also be looking at a Greek myth character that will hopefully make this theory a lot more solid for you guys. So let's not waste any more time and get started. Before that though, real quick, just want to say thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys end up enjoying this video, then you can like the video, comment, subscribe. All those things really help me out, and subscribing lets you guys know when I upload next. Of course, I'm planning on making a lot more theories as the months go by until we get to Volume 9. And probably during Volume 9, I'll also be making theories too. So if you guys are happy with this theory and you want to see more, just subscribe. Alright, let's not waste any more time and get on with the video. The RTX sneak peek showed us RWBY waking up in this new world. This is what sparked this theory in my head. I don't know about anyone else, but RWBY felt very weird in this scene. I don't know, RWBY just didn't feel like RWBY. The whole scene was devoid of any of her own personal mannerisms, making her feel very empty. Now the scene was short. When she arrived on the island, the sneak peek was nearly over. But even in that short time, I would think that RWBY would do something that made her feel like herself, calling out for her friends, looking around with frantic energy, anything like that. But the scene starts and ends without a word, and without RWBY feeling like RWBY. Now this could just be how the scene is, and if that's the case, that's kind of weird. But it could also be deliberate. Maybe the reason why she doesn't seem like herself is because she's not. What if when RWBY landed on this new world, something took away the thing that makes all of us, our memories? Now I can see you guys rolling your eyes now. An Amnesia story? Really? I think you've really hit the bottom of the barrel now, Gesno. But that could be what we're dealing with here. And it might actually work and service RWBY's progression. RWBY has spent so much time, at least since Volume 4, bottling up her emotions. At least that's the excuse RWBY has for not focusing on her for 7 years. She's not someone who's been given a chance to turn around and find a way to help herself. I'm proposing that she loses her memories, but in order for her to get them back, rather than just hit her head or her friends use the power of friendship and all her memories are restored, she actively tries to reclaim her old memories and actively faces all of the baggage that comes with them. So we will start off with the volume with her losing those memories and return to that Volume 1 completely energetic and optimistic RWBY. Seeing that weight lift off of her and see her just feel lighter through her words and movements, it'll be sad for us because we know it's not 100% real. We will then later on see RWBY choose to continue living without a care, without the baggage of her memories, or return to her normal life, get her memories back, and have to face the pain that she's been ignoring for so long. Because yes, without her memories, she'll be happy, sort of like an ignorance is bliss situation, but she won't have the memories of her family, the memories of her friends. This would cause Yang, Blake, and Weiss to of course want their friend to get her memories back. But it'll also cause them to question whether it's fair of them to ask RWBY to get her memories back when she looks so happy and free. There's honestly a lot that they can do with that. So I think this way the Amnesia story won't just be her losing her memories and trying to remember everything and then miraculously getting her memories back. That kind of story has been done so many times, and honestly it's kind of annoying. But how could she lose her memories in a way that would require her to actually have to get it back by force? Well, I think the best way to do that is to have someone actually deliberately take RWBY's memories away from her. This is when the Kingdom Hearts element comes in. Kingdom Hearts' second game introduces Sora and the player to a character named Naminé. Now, Naminé is an incredibly powerful child, which is probably why creators keep her as far away from the fight as possible. She can not only take people's memories, but alter them as well. She was able to make Sora believe that she was his childhood friend that he swore to protect. Maybe this island has someone similar to that. One lone resident with actual magic, similar to the people who lived in the old world, but even stronger. She could be the girl who fell through the world. Maybe she returned to this world. Or maybe this is another deity. I've said it over and over by now that there could actually be more than just two gods. Or maybe this is someone completely new. Another experiment created by the gods. Whatever the case, this person could be incredibly powerful, and RWBY would need to get her memories back from her. Like I said earlier, this forces RWBY to actively get her memories back. Choose to face those thoughts inside her head and overcome them, rather than wait for her to bump her head and get everything back without her having to put in any actual work. If this is the way that they go, I don't think that she will be evil either. Going back to Naminé, she wasn't evil. She was a lonely girl used as a tool. Her story was sad, but despite everything, when Sora chose to get his memories back, she gave them back. We could have a similar situation with this girl. A girl who's alone senses RWBY when she arrives on her island. She senses how pure-hearted she is and believes she could be a great friend. But she also senses all of the negativity in her head that's been bottled up for ages and thinks the best solution for that is to just completely wipe her memory clean so she could start over. TV mind wipe, by the way, so she can still talk and walk and so on. Another character that this would call back to, and actually this character fits a lot more with the whole Atlas arc, is Calypso. Calypso is from Greek myth. More specifically, she's from the Odyssey. She's a nymph who lives on the island Ogygia. Similar to the character that I'm thinking about, she was a prisoner on Ogygia, but she was imprisoned by the gods for helping out her father, ready for this? Atlas, the Titan. She was also a sympathetic character who shared a similar fate to Naminé and this theory character. She also didn't like the gods. She thought they were unfair, and the fact that they imprisoned her didn't help either. There's also the fact that she's from Greek mythology, similar to the city of Atlas and Ambrosius. I feel like if there was a reason for them to make a character like this, it would be because of this connection. Maybe this Volume 9 character will know the gods and have a deep-seated hatred for them as well. But that's pretty much it. This theory has RWBY losing her memory and spending time with this magic character, and the only way for her to get her memory back would be to actually want it. She'll have to face her demons, which I think will show that first step into getting better. Yang, Blake, and Weiss, and John too I guess, will also need to help convince her to get her memory back. But maybe this will make them question whether they should be doing this at all, especially after seeing how happy RWBY would be. Maybe it will make them question whether it's selfish of them to ask her to carry that burden again. At least until they realize that RWBY's happiness is fake and just essentially her running away again. I think it'd be good, but tell me what you guys think about this theory in the comment section down below. Tell me if you guys see this as a possibility and if you think it'd work out. Thank you guys for watching, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, bye.